Welcome back to the Dragon Den. My loyal Dragonites, King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Mezco exclusive 1/12 Collective Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the White Ranger. But before we have a look at the figure, let's take a look at today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Gundamit.com. Action figures, model kits, and other collectibles, check out Gundamit.com with a link in the description. And so here we have the White Ranger pose and out of the packaging, and does he look very impressive. Before we have a look at his details, let's run through his accessories. The White Ranger comes with a helmeted head and an unhelmeted head, multiple hands for style posing and holding his various weapons. He does come with a long and short version of Saba, and Saba does get 3 different head sculpts as well. We also get various effect pieces for his Saba sword. We get the Sword of Light and several lightning attachments for that. And finally, he does come with his Mezco display base and flight stand. Other than that, the White Ranger doesn't come with any other accessories, so with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at the Mezco White Ranger. Taking a look at the White Ranger, Mezco has done another fantastic job here with another Power Ranger. The sculpt work on his armor looks fantastic, and I absolutely love the silhouette of this figure. The helmet is very impressive, with a really nice gold on the front as well as a black shiny visor. His mouthpiece is done in silver and contrasts the gold really nicely. We also get the added detail on the sides of his helmet where we can see the clips and the seam line. As far as his torso goes, he is wearing his tiger shield, which is done in this really nice plastic. The main vest part of his armor is done in this really awesome black, and I love the finish to it. The gold trim around the black does a really good job contrasting the colors nicely. And on the middle of his chest we do have the emblem for the white tiger. It is done in copper, which isn't quite accurate to the show, as the show was done in gold. The shoulder parts of his armor do look really impressive with the sculpt work detailed into them, and they are done in gold. The arms are done really nicely with this really soft fabric. It's probably one of the softest fabrics Mezco has ever used. On both of his biceps we do have these really nice gold bands which are nicely sculpted. And he does have these golden gauntlets which look fantastic with a black trim on the edges, and just like with the Green Ranger we can see the zipper on the back. As for his hands, he is wearing your standard Power Ranger gloves which look amazing, and I really love the line work detail on them. Around his waist, the White Ranger is wearing this really impressive gold belt. The black lines look amazing, contrasting the gold, and I really like the emblem on the front. However, just like with his chest emblem, it's done in that copper color, which is kind of strange, but it does work for the figure. And they even went the extra mile sculpting the back part of his belt, which I really do love that little detail. As far as his legs go, they're just covered in this really nice soft white fabric, and it does look good on this figure. Just like with the Green Ranger, you can see some slight muscle detail, however it's not extreme and it is quite accurate to the TV show. His tights do go all the way down to his boots, where we do have this really nice gold cuff. Just like with his gauntlets, the boots are done really nicely. The gold is very vibrant and the contrasting black looks amazing. The detailing on the white parts of his boots are also done amazing, where we do have that signature detail on the front of his boots. An added zipper on the back just shows the amount of detail Mezco put into this figure. And then finally, just like with the TV show, he does have black soles on the bottom of his boots. So Mezco has done a really good job detailing the White Ranger. With his details out of the way, let's get the White Ranger compared to our usual suspects. Here we have the White Ranger posed next to Marvel Legends Cyclops and DC Multiverse Superman. Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. The Lightning Collection Green Ranger and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. Here we have the Mezco White Ranger posed next to the Lightning Collection White Ranger. And finally we have the Mezco White Ranger posed next to the Mezco Green Ranger. Just like with the Green Ranger, he's going to be a little bit taller than your Lightning Collection series, but he will fit in nicely with Mezco. So with his comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at his articulation. The White Ranger has a double ball joint in the head and a ball joint in the neck. Arms go out to the side and would do a full 360. Swivel at his bicep and double hinged elbows. Ball hinges in his wrists. Ball joint in the upper torso and ball joint in lower torso. Legs do kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. double hinge in his knees. He has a swivel in the boot and a double ball jointed ankle. So overall, some great articulation here on the White Ranger, and you can get him in a lot of great poses. With everything said and done about the Mezco White Ranger, let's get him posed for my final thoughts. Mezco has done another great job here with another Power Ranger, and the White Ranger looks spectacular. The amount of sculpted detail on the White Ranger is very impressive. I especially love the detailing on his armor bits. His helmet is properly proportioned, and the detailing on the helmet is spectacular. Add to it, going the extra mile sculpting the zippers on the White Ranger is a really good testament to Mezco's dedication to the Power Rangers line. He also comes with a bunch of accessories which are pretty accurate for the White Ranger. I especially love how many hands he comes with. I especially love the fact that he does come with 2 versions of Saba, and Saba himself gets 3 different head sculpts. Though I'm not 100% sure of where the Sword of Light comes with, I love the detailing on it, and the effect parts that it comes with are spectacular as well. Although I'm not a fan of the copper bits on his armor and belt, they still look nice on the figure. The one drawback to the White Ranger is that he was a Mezco exclusive figure, so if you were unable to pick him up at the time he dropped, you were unfortunately waitlisted. And unless your waitlist converts into an in-stock order, you're pretty much going to have to find him on secondhand markets. But any fan of the Power Rangers is going to want to have the White Ranger in their collection. And before we wrap up today's video, I want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, GunDammit.com. GunDammit has a huge catalog of action figures, model kits, and other collectibles, so check out their link in the description of this video and use code DRAGON for added points on your purchase. So with that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out all my other Mezco videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm KingofDragons 5000, reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.